Respect, not your genuine love page. This page is not for everybody, and that's okay. But you know, when dealing with abandonment issues or dealing with trauma, anxiety, depression, and it was endured within you at a young age, you know, sometimes in life we want answers when we become adults, or even as when we was children, we wanted answers as to why. Why the disappointment? Why the betrayal? Why the abandonment issues? Why? Was I not deserving of it? Was I not deserving of you showing up for me? Was I not deserving of you spending time with me instead of that other family? Or was I not deserving of you just showing up for just a because birthday without you having somebody to tell you it's somebody's birthday type of energy? Like, you forgot my birthday? Or just because holidays, or just because days? You know, when those little kids are out having fun with their families, you just alone. You feel alone. Regardless if they allow you to tag along or not, you still felt alone. You felt abandoned. All you know how to do is be a kid. But you felt depressed within being depressed. Didn't understand why you was feeling the way you was feeling. But you just knew it was an emotion that was uncomfortable to explain to anyone because you didn't trust nobody. You know that feeling when you want to be vulnerable to somebody, express your feelings to somebody, but who do you trust? Who do you confide in? If the person that you turn to, all they're going to do is allow your words to be taken as they really don't care. Or let alone nourish what you're saying to them and take a perspective of, you know what? I understand where you're coming from. I may not understand where you're coming from, but just know that you're not alone. You know, little words like that, dang, if you just had those little bit of encouraging words that you're not alone and that somebody loves you, maybe things would have been a lot more different, right? But unfortunately, it didn't turn out like that. So being that it didn't turn out like that, it turned out negative. You was enduring all the wrong people into your life, entertaining all the wrong crowds, hanging out with all the wrong people, started experimenting with drugs, you know? The uncomfortable side of you that you try to get in tune with, but once you realize it was a side of you that's not where you wanted to be, entertaining pointless conversations, getting in trouble, fighting for your life. And once you realize your back is against the wall, once you got in trouble, you remember that first time you went to jail? You didn't know who to call. You just had to sit there and do the time to reevaluate yourself like, damn, when I get out of here, I just got to get my shit together. What the fuck? Can't keep blaming everybody about what I'm going through, especially blaming somebody that's not showing up for me. Let alone, if I try to reach out to them, they don't even acknowledge me, let alone respect me. They try to manipulate me or make me seem like I'm the problem. Damn. Toxic energy that I endured as a child. That shit grew. It grew until I became an adult. It only got worse. What the fuck? Trying to find balance within balance. Psyching your own self out of your thought process. Only to realize at the end of the day, all you wanted was genuine love and genuine respect. But then you started creating your own bonds with people. You know, allow them to know, like, hey, I want to be treated with respect. You know, those bonds that was genuinely for you with no questions asked, like, you know, somebody genuinely showing up for you, somebody genuinely valuing your time, respecting you, honoring you as a person with no malicious intentions. Yeah, but you still don't feel at peace with yourself. You're still not happy within yourself, regardless of who you got around you. You created your own families. You still fighting yourself within. But you don't want to fight no more with yourself. You just want to be at peace with yourself. You know, all those accomplishments that you did, You did it, but you still don't feel happy within. You know, they say you can have all the money in the world, but you can still be not at peace with yourself. Yeah, that's true. And as well, too. You could have no money in the world and still not be at peace with yourself. Respectfully. So make it make sense at the end of the day. Finding your balance within yourself was the key to your success. Because you had patience with yourself. You know, having patience with yourself is something that you never even knew exist. You never knew exist. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Never allow someone to psych you out of your thought process because they're miserable. Never allow someone to psych you out of your thought process because you genuinely love yourself in a healthy way because they're miserable. Never allow someone to psych you out of your freedom because they're miserable. Loving yourself is not a crime. Being patient with yourself, being kind to yourself, especially with no malicious intention to bring harm towards an innocent person, your life matters. Be patient with yourself. Your life matters. Now you genuine love, respect, Paige.